Okay. You know we got to do the sound check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. And all right, we're good. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Stationery Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. For my YouTube peeps, I know it's been a while. I realized that too. It's been 2 months since I've uploaded. Time is flying by. I don't know how it's been going so fast. But Claudia looks amazing. I appreciate that. Treeway, Teresa, hello. How are you? Washi, happy Sunday. Hope you had some fun holiday time. I did. I'm a prophet. Good morning. Hello. Deep voice. I'm sorry. I just woke up. And I didn't want to miss the 2 o'clock start time. So I was like, you know what? It's time to hop on the stream. So here I am. I'm sorry. Hydrate. Yes. You know, Prophet told me that I have, what was it? I sent him a voice message or something. And he said I sounded like a, oh my god, I don't remember what it was. Like a dead radio announcer or something like that. He's like, never send me a voice message again. Please. Never. I'm like, oh my god, okay, my bad. I just didn't feel like typing it out. Like, he was not gentle about it. I found your channel not too long ago and binge watched all your videos. Thank you. I'm sorry that the stream of videos has stopped recently. I have a few more videos before the end of the year to be coming out, but I had a lot of stuff going on that I had to take care of in real life. And so, you know, I have been consistently streaming on Twitch though. So if you want to go follow me on Twitch too, I'm much more active and my schedule is much more consistent on Twitch. Even then though, I'm still missing a few days. Like stuff happens. There's just stuff on that I stream on Twitch that I don't really want living on my YouTube channel. Because yeah. But other than that, how was everybody's holiday? What did you guys do? What were you guys up to? It started snowing here yesterday already. Come on. If that's not a sign of global warming, then what are we doing? It's unfair. All right. What? I'm following on Twitch. Yes, please do. I'm that journaling guy on Twitch. Also, today we are not going to be doing Stream Raiders because for some reason Stream Raiders has been crashing my stream like horrifically. Like it's literally I'll drop frames and then it'll just disconnect and then I cannot disconnect until I can't like connect again until I stop using Stream Raiders. So I don't know what's going on with Stream Raiders. They're messing up. Good. Camille, hello. Welcome to chat. How are you? Drove 7 hours in 2 days. Family travel sucks. Oh, man. Yikes. That's a lot of driving. Not the funnest experience. Not in this cold, at least. But I went to my family. And I usually don't stay at my parents' house when I go because I absolutely hate staying at my parents' house. Like, it's the worst internet service. Everything's uncomfortable. Listen, the thing is, right? I'm a carpet over hardwood type of guy. Carpet just seems a lot more cozy. Everything is hardwood in my parents' house. Everything is like cold when you wake up and you have to pee and the floor is like very, very cold and it's just uncomfortable. Not that you have carpet in the bathroom. No, ew, you never have carpet in the bathroom. That's disgusting. But on top of that, they like blasting the heat, like blasting constant 75 in the house. And I run very warm. I'm a big dude, you know, we warm people out here. And I can't turn it off because it's just, oh my God. So even in the winter, sometimes I sleep with the window open or even the AC. Yeah, no, my ex-girlfriend hated it. She hated it so much. Because like in the middle of winter, I could open a window. I'm serious. So it could get bad. But yeah, and the internet. So the way, like, the place that my parents live are like in the mountains of Pennsylvania. Okay, like deep in the mountains. For comparison, right now my download speed is about 750 to 800 megabits download, and about 13 megabits upload. It's pretty good. My parents' internet is 7 megabits download and 0.3 megabits upload. Bro, I can't even stream in HD. We can't even, I'm out here using my imagination for shit. All right, I'm out here like, yo, I wonder what the new Hawkeye Disney Plus show is, and I'm just sitting there trying to play the scenes in my head, right? Like, it's that bad. I hate it. But I ended up having to stay because they're like, no, it's Thanksgiving, spend time with the family, like, come stay, So I was like, fine, I'll say. And then I immediately regretted it because everybody got drunk, and I'm over here taking care of everybody. And carrying a limp body is a lot harder than it seems. All right, even if it's only like 120 pounds. If it's a limp body, oh my God, is it difficult to get around. I came home early so I could watch the BTS concert. Oh yeah, I think I saw Amanda Rachel Lee's Instagram story. They were doing the Permission to Dance, right? Like that concert or whatever. Looks pretty cool. Apparently they didn't check bags or vaccination cards or anything like that to get in because they were just trying to like accommodate everybody. So thankfully nothing went crazy, but damn, you think you would learn from after the whole incident with Travis Scott and everything, right? Like the whole situation there. But okay, I hope you guys had a good holiday season. Well, even though it's not done, we are still coming up for Christmas. We just had our last book club meeting, the number 4. So now we are on number 5 of the Normally Productive Book Club. We're reading Dune. And at the end of this book club, not only are we going to have our book club meeting, we're also going to be watching the movie on my Discord. And we're all going to be watching that together if you haven't seen it, and see, I'm one of those type of people that kind of likes to read, then see the movie, and then see how well they mesh. So we do have a Discord chat, Avi's Cafe. Let me just put that here. Wow. How drunk did everybody get? Oh my God. It was so much. I haven't seen, especially my parents, I haven't seen them get that drunk in a long time. But we played a drinking game, and we don't usually play games. Like, we don't usually play, they're older, right? They're much older. I'm talking like late 60s, late 80s, or mid 80s, mid 60s. But somebody had the idea to play a drinking game. So we're playing for money. We're playing this drinking game. You have to take shots if you lose. It was catastrophic. Like, it was so much. And oh my God, the worst part, I had like a family stay over, and somebody stayed in my room, like what was my room, and they threw up all over the bed. They couldn't handle it. And the problem is, when you have too many drunk people and you have an elevated bed, it's a high bed, right? Like, they're high. So at like 4:30, 5 a.m., you just hear this big thump, like this massive thump, and it woke everybody up. I'm like, what happened? And then it turns out somebody, she rolled off the bed, so she smacked onto the floor, and then she got up, and then she threw up on the bed with somebody else sleeping in it. And oh my God, I'm like, I am glad this is not my everyday life. I cannot deal with it. So it's interesting, actually. My family, they are heavy drinkers. I don't really drink because I see that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to be that way. So I don't really drink too much. But it was a lot. We haven't had that kind of party in a long time. Like, it was fun though. It was fun. I'm glad I spent time there. Anyway, yes. So we have the Discord. We have the book chat. that is going to be happening in 2 weeks. Also in December, I want to have the stationery trivia again. Like I said, I'm trying to do it at least once a month. So I will be announcing it on my Instagram when the stationery trivia is going to be happening. Again, I'll probably be giving away a notebook. And that's usually the prize, a notebook, so maybe a few stickers or something. How many times have you been asked about life, school, girlfriend, weight loss? It was countless for me. It doesn't end, especially in a Latino household. It does not end. And it was one of those, like, oh my god. So I've been telling my mom that I had, Tessa, love your face, 6 months. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 6 months, crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Tessa. How are you? Yeah, no. So it was one of those things where I was telling my mom, I was like, hey, you know, I'm doing pretty good with my weight loss journey, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're doing well. But then she told everybody at the family, you know, she's like, oh my God, yo, Brian's doing this. He's doing great. Da, 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 da. And like, she comes and like hugs me, right? And she can now grip her hand around me, right? Like she can interlock her hands around me. She couldn't do that before. So that's what she was doing in front of everybody. Like she just stopped everybody. And she's like, look, like I can grip, like I can do that. I'm like, Mom, please stop. It's not even that serious yet. Please, can you stop? You're embarrassing me. Because it hasn't been that drastic, right? Where people would be like, oh my God, you've lost like so much weight. Now it just feels weird. I'm good, just cross-stitching. Nice, cool. So we're gonna hang out today. So yeah, that was the interesting part of that. I was like, Mom, you know, and then when she drinks, she gets very honest. All right. She gets very honest about everything. And then she starts crying and she's like, I love you so much. This and that. Like, I miss you. I wish you would come back home. And I'm like, I do not want to live back home. I'm sorry. Yes, I am. Thanks for noticing, Washi. Yes, I am. Oh, excuse me. But today for December, listen, today I actually kind of outlined the cover page. Okay, so we're not here sitting and bumbling around. So my theme for December is like a desktop theme. I don't know, desktop theme? Desktop theme, right? So you guys have probably seen like the operating systems or like Windows screens that people have of their as like their cover page or their theme for the month. So I wanted to do that because I had never done it before, and you guys are probably beat to death with all of the Christmas and wintry themes, and so I'm like, let's change it up a little bit. Let's do a little something. Are you starting your niches for December? Mine are all set. Yes, even though I'm still working on them, I am now officially working in my niches. I have today and tomorrow to keep working on them. Excuse me. I'm mostly preparing for December because I know the last week of November is kind of like the trial run of how everything's gonna work. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm not mentally prepared, like I was telling you guys, but I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to be using those. But I outlined things this time. Okay, I outlined things. So it's gonna be very nice. Let's see. So we're gonna be working on that. And I think just today I'm going to try to get the cover page done with you guys, and then hopefully post it soon. Alright, so we should be able to. So it's going to look really nice. I think it's going to look really nice. It could come out horrifically bad, right? It can come out really, really bad. But who knows? And the color palette I'm trying to use is like the purples, the pinks, the like greens. All right, we're, you know, the pastel life. We live that pastel life out here. But yeah, it's a little like desktop theme. It's mostly gonna be, I guess, MacBook. Would you call that MacBook theme? Like where it's rounded edges and it's on the top part where they're rounded. I guess it would be a MacBook OS kind of look. So we're gonna work on that today. And I'm prepared, okay? I'm more prepared than I usually am. I have to spend more time in my journals. I've been telling myself the same exact thing, and that's why I'm actually really excited that we can start our our Hobonichis in December, because I feel like I've just been so disconnected from my journals lately that I have legit tried to make more of an effort of coming and like journaling every single day, even if it's the dumbest little doodle, the dumbest little something. I need to open up a journal and I need to work on it. Also, bad news or good news, completely up to you. I've decided that I'm not going to be getting this Archer and Olive subscription box. I just don't think it's my jam right now. I've seen some sneak peeks. I don't know everything that's in the box. I've heard some things of what are going to be in the box. But one, I have just made a crazy collection of Archer and Olive during their Black Friday sale. I bought like 3 or 4 more journals that I didn't have. But I'm starting to not see the value in these boxes the way I did before. So, unfortunately, I will not be talking about this box. So if you're expecting that, I apologize. We'll see how the next box is, the one after this, following, little sneak peeks, and we'll decide if I'll try that one again or get back into it. I might give it some time off, but we'll see. We'll see. I think they look like they had a bunch of cool little things, maybe like a wax seal stamp or something like that. But yes, just. So I'm sorry if you were here for just Archer and Olive content. Well, I still love them, by the way. They're still my favorite notebook. I still have a shit ton of them collected. But I just want you guys to know. And by the way, this pen, I was writing with it so much yesterday, I actually needed to refill it. And they liked my Instagram picture when I posted it. Twisby, like the official Twisby, actually liked my Instagram picture yesterday. So that was really cool. But this is absolutely my favorite pen. Like, I love how it writes. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. If you are going to pick up a fountain pen and you want it to be nice and fancy, the Twisby Diamond Mini is the way to go. I'm in love with it. But I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys are good. Let's get to journaling. Starting next week, we will be opening the Inkvent. The Inkvent inks. The Inkvent inks, yes. And we're even like rating them. We're giving them like a grade, right? After I swatch them, after we talk about them a little bit. So maybe at the end of it, we will start, like, we'll do like a top 5 out of all of the Inkvent inks. But I already opened 7, and I really, really like a few of them, like straight up 9s and 10s. Oh man. But other than today's cover page, we have just a very chill stream. We're just gonna be chilling today, hanging out, All right, now one of the questions is that I was asking myself, should I color these first and then outline them? Because I feel like that's what I should do so I don't mess it up. So that is what I'm going to do. Hold on, I gotta pull up my Pinterest inspirations because my Pinterest boards are very important to me. Very, very important. Let's go here. And let me make sure I have the right color palette for what I'm trying to do. So yeah, the windows are mostly going to be like purple. I think I'm going to make the folders pink. And do I have a light blue? I need a little bit of a light blue too. And we'll see how that goes. And then I have the green. All right, I think we should be good. I need 2 different purples, actually. Do I have 2 different purples? Is this a purple? What color is this? See, this is why you gotta swatch your tumbos, so you're not out here just swatching random stuff at random times. Let's see what this one is. Okay. So that's like a blue. Telkana, hello. How are you? Happy Stationery Sunday. Hope you're well. Okay, no, I need a deeper purple, but not that deep. That is pink. Actually, that is a nice kind of pink. What is this? 673. This is 620. So I've been making sure that I'm like caught up with a lot of TV stuff. So I just like finished watching King Richard. That was fun. 553 with Will Smith about this like the Williams sisters, like tennis. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I really recommend it if you guys ever watched it. What you up to today? We are working on our December cover page. That is what we're doing on stream. We're just hanging out. Excuse me, my nose is running. I'm working on all my Xmas Happy Mail, sending out tons of letters. That's cool. That sounds exciting. Let me put this over here. And boom. All right, so I need another kind of like a peach too, because what we're going to be doing with this peach, all right, this is a little practice run of how things are going to look. I wanted to outline it with this color. Okay, looks nice. But then how will it look with this color? That's an interesting color combination. Yeah? Maybe? Maybe not? What color is this? Two. Alright, I think these are the two colors that we're going to be matching up right now. I need to buy more Tumbos. Don't let me forget that. Alright, that's what we're doing here. But alright, I think we're gonna make the folders blue, so we'll start there. I like it's happy, right? Thank you. Hey, working on getting December set up too. Yeah. How many days do we have left? Like 2 days, of course, you know? We're just out here. A little late, but little late is better than never. Cross-stitching the Weasley family, bro. You are? Tessa, please put that on the Discord when you're done. I would love to see that. Like, love to see that. Do I like it? It's a little. I'm getting a surprise tattoo next week from my best friend. A surprise tattoo? From your best friend or for your best friend? Because that sounds crazy. Hello, loves. Planning with Style. Hello, how are you? Happy Stationery Sunday. Hope you're doing well. We're just here talking about our planners, planning for December, hanging out. We got a little desktop theme going on. I'm making flip books for an art swap. Oh, okay. So we're all doing our journaling stuff, our art stuff. Flip books. Like, I was gonna say flip books are like what, like the animation style? I'm assuming you're not making animations. So what is a flip book actually? if you could tell me. Good on. Hope you are. I'm doing well. I'm doing well playing this out. I am. We're getting back into the rhythm of things. You know? And hopefully for 2022 it just gets better. Better and better and better. Pick posted. Let me see. Are you finished with it, Tessa? Or are you working on it now? Holy detail. Tessa, holy shit. That looks insane. Not gonna lie, I didn't think that was gonna look that crazy. That looks amazing. Holy is that just, are you just doing it for you? Or are you like selling these? Cause this, or as a gift for Christmas, whatever it is, it's amazing. It's just where side pages flip out. You can journal on the pages or put photos. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just doing it for me? That's awesome. That is really, really cool. No, getting it on myself. Oh, nice, Washi. All right, let's see if it was a good idea to have colored them in first. I'm not too much of a fan of how that blue looks on camera, though. I wish it was maybe a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Yeah, no, it definitely was beautiful. That is such a cool cross stitch. Tessa, how long have you been cross stitching for? God, I don't like that blue at all. It seems too highlighter-y. $35 years. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Give or take a year. No, it really looks masterful. Like it looks very, very well done. Very, very well done. So my question is, on a cross stitch, like, do you cross stitch it onto a pillow? Do you put it on something, or do you just kind of frame it on whatever the canvas you were working on? I don't know. I don't think I've seen like those little frames with the cross stitching in the middle, like in a garage sale, really, really long time ago, right? Excuse me. Ew, excuse me. That's about it. Depends on what you want to do with it. I mean, you're right. You can cross stitch everything, right? Like a sweater, a pillow, a cross stitched pillow. That sounds nice. That sounds cool. All right, I'm a little nervous on how did these look again? Because I don't want to fuck this up. All right, so we're here, and this one is here. So let's do that there. Bing, bing, boop, pop. All right, we're gonna do the borders as pink, and then that's the only thing I hate about working with Tombos is that overlapping look, right? Like, that sucks. I mean, I used to cross stitch pillowcases, still have them. Whew, that is awesome. I'm gonna cross stitch a pen case. That's exciting. I'd love to see that too. I'd love to see that too. All right. By the way, if you guys are having problems with your like with the stream, please let me know. I need to know if it's my computer, if I'm dropping frames, or if there's something else that's messing it up. Is anyone else participating in December Daily this year? I don't know. What is the December Daily? Hello, can you focus? Yeah, I don't know what the December Daily is. Is it like a doodle challenge, a Hobonichi challenge? I feel like I saw it on my Instagram, but I'm not sure. Okay, I checked to see if Brad was in here, and he's not. I'm working cross-stitching his Pen Addict logo. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. How do I like get that to not happen? How do I do this where that doesn't happen? The people that can mix or like blend tumbos, you guys deserve awards. You guys deserve everything nice in life, because you guys are monsters. I feel like I always find it really hard to do it. It's where you journal every day for December. Marin fun bits. Oh no, I didn't know about it. Sounds cool though. Sounds cool. Who started that challenge? Or is it like a yearly thing? Is that like something people have been doing for a long time that I don't know about? Planning on just doing December. Some dailies. I don't want to commit to every day. Use color pencil first and then the markers. Tessa, does it look like I can match color pencil colors to tumbos? Never. I'm not good. I'm like a pseudo artist. I'm not even an artist. I wouldn't even consider myself an artist. I just doodle. Job's Journal did a video about it the other day. Oh, I need to check out Job's Journal. I love the trend that he started, because so many people were doing it. Like, so many people were actually like doing the one pen, one journal, because somebody commented on his YouTube video and was like, you know, so many pens, so many journals, are you just gonna go to waste? You should just have one pen and one notebook. And then we turned it into a trend on Instagram. That was pretty funny. That was top tier comedy. Top tier comedy. All right, so we're gonna do that there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like part of me wants to color outside of the lines, right? And I'll be like, you know, make it a design choice. Another part of me doesn't ever want to do that in anything. But maybe I just need to be less strict with myself. And that's where the Hobonichi cousin comes in this year. I'm trying to be less strict with myself in terms of like, I don't really have a template or guide for that journal, for that planner, I mean. I'm just like freeballing it. Like, I just told myself I need to write in it, whatever I need to write in it. But I have like writing prompts I'm gonna be doing, morning pages, like daily doodles, tracking some time. But I made it in a way where I'm completely free to do whatever I want with the Hobonichi cousin, as long as I'm just journaling. And you know, I need to break away from this whole perfectionism kind of idea that I have with my journals. Because I've legit like stopped working my journals or planners if I don't like how it looks. If I think the theme for the month is dookie, I'm like, you know what? Let me just not do this. Let me just take a mental health break. I don't like this. So I'm trying to break out of that mentality. The spoon. But yeah, no, that was the snarky trend. Yeah. That was really funny. I was like, damn, imagine your comment just becomes a whole trend. You'd have a perfect voice for radio. It's so soothing. I appreciate that. because I've been told for a really long time, and I kind of agree. I feel like I have a very monotone voice, or at least I've been told I have a very monotone voice. So I appreciate that. I had the Hobonichi 5-year, and I'm going to do what my grandma did in her notebook. And what was that, Tessa? What did she do with her notebook? 5 years just feels like such a huge commitment. Like, I don't think I've ever held on to a journal for 5 years, like actively using it. I barely do it for 1. You know? Are you gonna just be doing like your regular journaling? Like your regular kind of stuff there? I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything that I'm doing too. Took that little inspiration bit from my tattoos. Yeah. So I put that little random parts in here. Okay, before I get to that, let's move on to the next part. So pink border. So far I really like this color combination though. Excuse me. So hopefully we can keep it going. I'm terrible at coloring with Tumbos. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're working on it. Speak of what she said, of what she did. She wrote down the weather, highs and lows of the day, and a little bit about what she did about the day. Oh, wow. And she completely finished one? That's awesome. That's a huge commitment. Like that must be amazing to have and like to be able to read, to be honest. That's kind of why I do this, right? Like I want to leave something for my kids. I want to leave something. I want them to read my stuff and be like, yo, dad was so stupid, but I learned from his lessons. Like I learned from his problems, and that like I specify a lot of like lessons that I have learned in my life inside of my journals, because I have the full intention of giving those to my kids when they get to that age, right? Maybe I can time my journals with the age that I was at the time, with the age that they are at the time too. And it'd be cool. You know, there's so much I wish I learned about my parents, like so much more I wish they would share with me. So much more that they would show me about themselves. And it's like, you know, Paige, when Twitch doesn't notify me, yo, Twitch been acting up. Twitch acting a little crazy. But anyway, yeah, I think it's really special. I obviously I do the journaling for me, but I also do it, you know, to move it along. The life lessons, share them. You know, I think it's really fun. I think it's really cool. This theme, Chef's Kiss. Thank you. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be a cool one. Yeah, that's so good. I think it's good for kids to know that parents are human too. We make mistakes. Absolutely. And I've made plenty of mistakes, plenty of regretful decisions, right? Look, kids, when I was your age, I was chronically depressed and playing Pokemon on my PJs at 4 p.m. every day. Maybe I shouldn't share my journals with kids. But, you know, reading something like that from a parent could be very empowering, you know? And unfortunately, you know, if that's something they're going through, having that level of relatability could really bring you closer to your kid, right? And you guys they'd feel more comfortable coming to you, looking for help or talking about their feelings. And I don't know, I'm a huge advocate for this. I think you should share your journals. You know, create something that will outlive you. That's the goal, right? To create something that's going to outlive us. Your journals will outlive you, hopefully. You know, I had had a nightmare last night that I genuinely got shook. I had a nightmare that I lost all of my journals. Like, I lost every single one of them, even my old ones in this dream. They all got like flooded and like destroyed. And I woke up like so heartbroken. I was like, if I were to lose my journals, like all of them, I think I would give up journaling. I think I would just stop. Like I could never do it again. It's important for others to understand mental illness, even if they're going through it too. It can help them feel understood. I agree. You know, mental illness, you know, is not one of those battles that you should be facing on your own. You need a good support system. You need help from people, professionals too, right? I don't know. It's a lot of people that think they have to, you know, face these demons on their own, right? I feel like that's a lot of pressure for my to-do list and bad drawings. I want to get a Lloydstrom 1917. Some lines. A day. 5-year journal since I'm finishing up high school and going on to my college career. Really not seeing how I've evolved over years. Would it be crazy? You should, Paige. You absolutely should. It is the coolest thing. I kind of want to like read. I might do it on stream. Like read some of my journals from when I was like starting to become 17, 18. The kind of mentality, what goals did I have? What was I going through? I know I was going through a breakup, so that's where depression, Tumblr comes in. And you know, I was reblogging those really cringy things. It was a bad breakup. Speaking of that breakup, that ex-girlfriend, she just got married, and she had to let me know. I mean, good. I'm glad for her. I'm happy for her. I was like, oh, like congratulations, that's huge. But yeah, she just got married, and I was engaged in high school. I don't know if I ever told you guys. That is a big story. Yeah, I told you guys. I was engaged in high school to this girl. I don't know if I would just stop. I think it would make me write more. Really? No, I could never. A big part of my journaling, like comfort, comes from the preservation of these thoughts, right? So if I were to like lose that would be terrible. That'd be, yeah. Some people burn their journals after a while. I don't know if I'd ever be able to do that. I couldn't. I could not burn them. I understand it's very cathartic, you know, that release. You want that. That could be really nice. But I'm getting towards a 5-star island in Animal Crossing. Hey, let's go. Okay, she told you why? Oh, I mean, like, well, I posted a Instagram story of Thanksgiving, right? On my page. And she messaged me and she like commented. She's like, hey, I really miss your parents. And I'm like, yeah, they're doing well. And we talked a little bit. I was like, oh, I just wanted to let you know I just got married. I'm like, oh, that's huge news. Like, congrats. And then yeah, she was just telling me about her life, and you know, I don't like to share too much information about my life, so I just shook and nodded my head. Like, oh, cool. Lane Bear, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Seriously, welcome. I hope you are enjoying your time here and you're journaling with us. I hope you appreciate it. But no, yeah, so she commented because she saw my parents, and we're like, if I told you the stuff, right? Leo! Oh my fucking god, I need to do my December spread. Yeah, that's why we're here. I needed to do it too. I'm a little late. But yeah, if I told you the stuff my parents did for this girl, you would not believe me. And she, you know, she made me lose. She threw out like a $4,000 engagement ring I had got her. Never got it back. It was bad. It was really bad. And this was all happening when I was like 18. I was in the formative years. I was like, yo, who let me do this? What the fuck is going on? And it's funny because actually one of the older journals that I have was a shared journal between us and like our relationship. She would write how she felt or like what was going on. Then I would write in it back. And I was the one who ended up keeping that journal. And I'd read it back because it's fucking hilarious. Like the problems that we were going through as teenagers in that relationship were nothing They were nothing. That's so weird how she said you missed your parents. How did that incident make you feel? I didn't really care. You know, that relationship has been so far like long gone that it's like, okay, like, well, they could have been like your parent, you know? No, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. Like, I would miss my parents too. My parents are pretty cool. Honestly, my parents have been really good to my significant others in whatever relationship. They're very warm. They're very giving people. They're very caring, right? So it's their loss, honestly. That sounds like such a weird flex. No, I absolutely love my parents, and I think whoever ends up with my family could be lucky or unfortunate. You know, my parents are crazy too. My mom is very, very, very. She's just very. There's no other part to that. She's just very. But if she loves you, she loves you. Yeah, I hadn't spoken to her in like, I want to say like 2 years. We hadn't said a single word to each other. And I was like, oh shit, you're married? I think she has like 2 kids. Oh yeah, she has a whole family like going on. And I'm here journaling. Let's go. Who's really the winner? No, but at the time, you know, going through something like that, it felt like the end of the world. It was very bad. Luckily, I had made a good friend group here in college, and they really, you know, in college, and it was good. It was good. I had a good support system. My question to you guys is, are you guys friends with your exes? Can you guys be friends with your exes? How do you feel about that? Because I know there's a lot of people that can't, you know, or if things ended badly, it's just not like good for you. Nope. See, I'm of the idea of like, couldn't, I'm too emotional, really. I think most of my relationships have been based on the foundation of friendship first, right? Like I've never just jumped into a relationship. Okay. So I've never just said somebody, like took them on a date and we're in a relationship. No, they usually start out with friendship. So that is like the foundation of the relationship. We become very, very good friends, very, very close friends, best friends. And, you know, if it ever got romantically involved, then it did. But when things end, you know, that friendship is still pretty valuable with me, right? Like it's still pretty valuable to me. Mutual with one ex. We say Merry Christmas and Happy B-Day when that time comes around. But I don't usually talk to exes. My last ex is one of my closest friends, though. Exactly. Yeah, like my ex is one of my closest friends too, right? And I can see how that can be a red flag. Don't get me wrong. It can absolutely be a red flag. But it's, I guess, about setting boundaries. And I've obviously, you know, I have been in the position where I have like relapsed, okay, and had that friendship, and then caught feelings again, and then relapsed into the relationship, and then it was a total mistake because it was just as fucked up as before. But that has happened. That has definitely happened to me. But I'm friends with my exes, mostly because that was modeled in my childhood. So I'll explain. Yes, good for you. That's how I found hubby. We were both best friends and now married. First nice guy I ever dated. Hey, give the nice guys a chance sometimes, you know what I'm saying? No, my ex married a girl I was friends with. The funny thing is her name is Tessia. Wow. Yo, talk about trying to compensate or like replace you, right? So hear me out. This is a very weird situation. So and I understand that not everybody has this experience, right? So he had a fling with this guy for like 3 weeks. Come to find out that he's involved with not just one but 2 other girls, and I didn't know anything about it because him and his main chick are all over her Insta. I don't have Instagram, and the other girl had no idea about me. Bro, you gotta create a Finsta. That's what Finstas exist. You gotta keep tabs on these men. You gotta keep tabs on them, all right? My parents only dated each other and got married at 18, 19. Okay. Red flags, my boyfriend, still best friends with their most loved ex. Bad news bears. True. So, anyway, men are trash. Totally agree. 100%. Cordial with one ex, but the first boyfriend, after what he did, I would set him on fire. Camille, completely understood. There are definitely relationships that if they end poorly or in any way you are harmed and, there's no redemption, don't accept that back into your life no matter what, right? So fuck them. The amount of Finstas I have. Yo, Paige, yes, create a Finsta. Finstas are important. All right, even if it's not your face, you gotta. This is how you keep tabs on these guys, man. They're assholes. They're crazy. They're crazy. Did any of you watch the live action Cowboy Bebop? No, we didn't actually. I want to. I've heard very mixed reviews. Like one of the reviews being like the fact that it's too faithful of an adaptation to the anime, so it just doesn't work in like real life kind of thing. But anyway, let me explain to you, right? I have a lot of brothers, and I have a lot of brothers because my father has been in like 4 or 5 marriages. So and I'll preface this by saying it's probably not the most normal thing, but it happened. 2 of my brothers come from another woman, and then I was the next one. They were the brothers before me, the children before me. My father left that relationship, found somebody else, which was my mom, and I popped out. I was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit that. My parents told me I was a mistake. Like, you weren't supposed to happen. It's like, oh, well, here I am. Surprise. Anyway, my mom and my dad's ex, okay, are best friends. I consider her pretty much my second mom. She helped raise me. She took care of me. Now in my adult age, like I always call her, I always check up on her. She's at all family gatherings. My mom and her speak every single day. And that's my dad's ex, right? How that happens, I will never understand. But I genuinely consider like my second mom. You know, she would babysit me when my parents were working. She would take care of me. I don't know if that was how that happened. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's very like, you know, in like 4 or 5 different women. You were a happy accident, no mistakes, like Bob Ross says. True. I was a happy accident. She was very happy. Well, until I was like 7 years old, my brothers told me I was a dumpster baby. So I believed that for a very long time. I was like, you guys found me in the trash? Why didn't nobody tell me? Would you be upset if after you broke up with someone, they were dating someone the next week? Nah, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm the type of person who, like, if we're broken up, I'm gonna ghost you for a while. I'm gonna block you on all socials. I don't need that energy in my life. You do what you want. I will not be informed of your life by any way, shape, or form. And then eventually, if we become friends again, then cool, right? I don't care if you're dating somebody next week. I mean, that's a bad look on you. You know, that looks bad on you, not me. Sounds dumpster baby? No. Yeah, no, it was a dumpster baby. Like, there was 2 stories that I was told growing up. 1, I was bought in a garage sale for $1, and then 2, I was a dumpster baby. So, you know, when I grew out of the dumpster baby phase, they convinced me that I was bought at a garage sale for $1. I was like, fuck, man, I'm not, you know, I can't be worth more than $1. God, why? What happened? At least I never got like the adopted story, right? Me too. And then I burned the pictures and and the trinkets, etc. You burn them? See, I can't. I don't have the I don't have the emotional capability to detach myself from those things like that. I like keeping those little memories, especially I'm a memory hoarder, so I like keeping those things. I'll store them away in a box and I'll keep them away, right? But other than that, I'll keep them. They're good memories. See, the guy that I was talking to was adamant that he didn't want to be in a relationship because he has daddy issues. Because he has daddy issues? He has daddy issues? And he doesn't want to be in a relationship? Come on, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. What are you doing? Paige, you will learn these lessons. All right? A man that wants to will. Okay? That is literally the only thing I will tell you in a million years is if somebody wants to do something, they will. That is it. All right? Doesn't matter the situation. If they want to talk to you, they will find the time. If they want to spend time with you, they will find the time. Don't listen to these bullshit excuses. All right? You're better than that. You deserve more. All right? These kids, they're kids these days. They're playing you. When I know it's over, yes. And then I burn the box. You burn the box? You burn the box. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I couldn't do that. I don't have that. When I confronted him after I found out about the girl he was dating, he said, I told you that we were dating. To which I was like, no, the fuck you didn't. And then he backtracked and said, I don't know why she's telling everybody we're dating. I don't even want to be in a relationship right now. Like, bro, you boned this girl at homecoming and you're saying this being, oh my God. That's not a good look. No. Listen, what I could say is you guys these days, like the teenagers, the high schoolers are savages. All right. It didn't feel like it was this bad when I was in high school. These guys are remorseless. I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. So take care of yourself, Paige. Okay? Take care of yourself. Please. Because, yeah, we had players in our school, right? We had people doing shit all the time. No! Oh, okay, that's fine. Very true. You spend your time and energy where you want. If they aren't worth it. Date older. Honestly, date a little bit older. Kids these days, they're kids, right? They're children. It's a whole different ball game out there. It is a whole different ball game out there, especially with Tinder and everything. Oh my God. His dad's been married like 3 times, and the 2 of them moved in with his dad's girlfriend, and he knocked her up, so now they're having a kid together. Wait, hold on. What? His dad's been married like 3 times, and the 2 of them moved in with his dad's girlfriend. Who knocked who up? Who's having a kid? Her dad? His dad's having another kid with the girlfriend? Oh my God, there's so much to unpack here. That man needs therapy. But yeah, his dad, okay, his dad, okay. Still crazy. But that is the one piece of advice I could give you, even in any relationship, really. If they want to, they will, okay? They will. Don't force it. Don't beg anybody for attention. Don't beg anybody for anything. All right? You gotta know your worth out here, dude. You gotta know it. So because of his dad's issues, he can't commit. That's so weird. The kid was in therapy but stopped going because he didn't like that his therapist was gay, and he kept thinking that his therapist was hitting on him. That's so weird. That seems like a bullshit answer, but talking about this now, why the fuck? Yeah, why were you into Paige? You know, what kind of guys are you into, right? Like, what kind of guys? Let us know. What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? Look at who high schoolers' role models are. TikTok and YouTubers. I mean, yeah, right? trying to think, who were our role models, like millennials? Courage the Cowardly Dog? Like, I don't know. I didn't really look up to anybody, to be honest. I didn't really feel like I had role models other than like my family, like my dad and my brothers. But in terms of like, you know, a role model? No, I actually, Jesus, what? I think it just like broke me into an existential crisis. Have I ever had a celebrity role model? I don't think so. That needs to be a sticker. If they want to, they will. That needs to be a tattoo, a constant reminder. I'm gonna get that on my collarbone. If they want to, they will. People will put effort into the things they want. That's it. Don't get me wrong, effort needs to be reciprocated, always and forever. You know, there will be moments where relationships not 50-50. That's fine. Somebody will need to pick up the slack. That's how it works. But if you don't have that reciprocated energy back, you create a resentment, and that resentment will fester unless you talk about it, and it is not a good look. It is not a fun time. Fuck, I needed to color that in before. Damn it. No, never mind. No, I didn't. Never mind. He was kind of cute, and he was on the football team, and he has a really deep voice and broad shoulders, and he's tall. Those are all red flags. No. Oh, well, it makes sense. It makes sense. But just by that description, come on, he sounds like he's a player. Yeah, who let me get engaged at 18 though? The fuck? It was actually 16. Because we were together till I was like 21 or something like that. You think a high schooler was gonna know? Fell for temptation, leave me alone. Got 'ems. Daughter's trying to steal my Hobonichi paperwork. Why, Tessa? Damn, bro, temptation got you like crazy. Now that you're going off to college though, you're gonna see like 50 of those guys. You know, you have your pick. You gotta be careful though. Be careful. Take care of yourself. Always go with friends wherever you are. Okay? Don't get crazy. Don't be caught slacking. Let me color this in here. I didn't even get the goods either, so it wasn't even worth it in the end. I got so close too. I mean, you know, it's good. It's good that you didn't get the goods. Maybe. I don't know how you feel about that. I can't say. Sinner's gonna sin. Impact sport athletes equals frequent concussions equals smooth brain jerks. That's the way to interpret that. I understand the tall thing. Yo, I understand the tall thing too, dude. I wish I had a tall girlfriend, like taller than me. Okay, I have no problem with that. I would if I had a 6 foot tall girlfriend, yo, I would be off the fucking wall. So I understand the tall thing. I understand it too. All right, I don't care if I got to get on a step stool to kiss my significant other. I don't care if I need a running start. All right, and I need to cartwheel over. I'll do it. All right. 6 feet, like 4. No, excuse me, bro. Yeah. Brian wants to be held like an infant. She's so tall. No, I don't want to be held like an infant. I want to hold her. I want to be strong enough to hold her, right? Even though I'm 5'8". Listen, if you round up 5'8", you might as well see 6 feet, right? Might as well. I don't really care. I don't have like that short king syndrome, Napoleon syndrome. I feel like 5'8" is fine. It's an average height. You know, what can I say? The girls that will like it will like it. The girls that don't, won't. Bing bop, boom. Bing bong. Tied to a crib and baby. Shut up. The worst part is he's taking the same vet sci class as I am. We have it on different days though, but I imagine we had it on the same day. Oh. At least you don't though. At least you don't, which is good. Which is good. I really need to practice coloring with my tumbos in more. Yeah, relationships in high school, even early college, are just really funny. It just feels like, I don't know, the problems that you face then are nothing compared to like real life stuff once you leave college. Yo, but pregnancy scare is the worst fucking thing on the planet. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let that happen to you. All right? It's terrifying. It is terrifying. That's a terrifying journey. Something you never want to put yourself through. All right? It's like you're playing Russian roulette. You don't want to do that to yourself. Teacher shows me pictures and videos that she takes of him, though. It's kind of funny. She takes pictures of our end of the year project and sent to our parents. Yo, what school do you go to? Damn. Technical center class, I spend the whole day, even on even days. True story. Yeah, no, definitely true story. Pregnancy scares will have you like not sleeping for a very long time. I remember thinking to myself, am I ready to be a dad? Do I want to share my stationery supplies with a child? No. And my mom was always like, if you mess up, it's done. But now at this age, she's like, when are we gonna get grandchildren? When are you gonna give us grandchildren? When are you gonna give us kids? I'm like, yo, I don't know. Damn. Bro, I wake up and eat oatmeal. What do you expect from me? A registered nurse. Oh, vet nurse. Semi-retired. Was in the field for 9 years. That's awesome. Holy. Did we talk about this? How do you guys feel about sharing your stationery supplies with your kids? Do you get them your own supply? Like, do you get them their own supplies? Or do you share? My husband in high school, he thought I talked too much and was crazy, but years later I was engaged with someone else. We were just friends. That's crazy to me. Spending time with my husband made me realize I'm ready for my own. I'm trying to find a relationship for that first. Yeah, kinda. Maybe. Right? Maybe. That would be a good step, right? That would be a good step in the right direction. One day she was showing me a picture of him feeding our foster puppy. She was like, oh, look how happy he is. He's so patient. Look at him and look at now Joe, he's so gentle too, to which my teacher looked at me like, and then decided to tell him that I said that about him. What the hell, teacher? Back off, that's mom's. Yes, 6-year-olds have their own. Don't touch. 100% don't touch. Meanwhile, I haven't talked to him in weeks. Teacher, what the fuck? Your teachers need to mind their business. Mine would have their own supplies. 100%. I agree. You know, oh my God. Like if I came into my office and my kid was drawing with my tumbos and my fountain pens and bending shit, I think I would cry. I would cry. I would just be like, you know, how much does it cost to put you up for adoption? Because I could never. I could never. Hubby's an art teacher and lets her rate his stuff. Oh, so mostly she keeps out of mine. That's nice. But that's good. Because I think the one thing I'm greedy with or like selfish with is my stationery stuff. Oh my God. I feel like even with my kids, I'll just get you your own stuff, right? Yeah, they press down hard. Hey, Hey, what's up, Gas? How are you? Yeah, they press down way too hard. Thank you for the follow, by the way, on Twitch. I appreciate that so much. Because have you seen how children do the thing? Like, they're out here doing this, okay? Full, like, Jason, you know, freaking Halloween, Michael Myers, this shit. No. And, you know, that brought up, like, we talked about that conversation, right? Like, no. Tell me they can take care. Yeah, they need to show me they can take care of their own shit first. Sell your child a T-Bone with a free vintage T-shirt. Same. I really would cry too. Me too. Like, there was another Reddit story, right, of a woman who had a boyfriend, and this boyfriend let his kid write in a journal that she had laying around on her desk, and she was doodling and writing all over and covering over pages. Turns out that was like a 3-year journal or something, a personal project she was writing in, and she was asking people, is that breakup worthy? I'm like, yeah, I think that's totally breakup worthy. That just screams like not like respecting boundaries and like downplaying your reaction. Like, imagine if you come home and like your personal journal of 3 years is being scribbled through and ripped and taped in and drooled on. Tears, bro. Real tears. There's only a few things in this life that have made me cry. That would have made me cry. And the ending of Brother Bear. We've talked about it. Brother Bear was... I still cry. It's a good job, but to be honest, lots of burnout. Compassion fatigue is real. Have as much student as a regular doctor, but start at $60,000 a year. And that is criminal. I think that's terrible. And I was wondering if you had any spread ideas for exam season. I have midterms coming up. Been wanting to plan out my studying. No, but maybe we could plan something out together. That would actually be pretty cool. No. Playing with Style, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that so much. Tier 1, enjoy the Avi emotes, which there's gonna be some more coming. There's some new ones because we got some more spaces, so I have those ordered and planned. But yes, Avi is our channel mascot, our everything mascot. Avi is the sticker shop star too. She is our sticker shop mascot too. So I fucked up. No, I don't have any exam season spreads, but I think it'd be cool to come up with some. Please, no. Okay, barely noticeable. We're good. Just pretend it's not there. Pretend it's not there. Okay. Cool. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Doodle something over it quick. I don't know. What do I doodle over it? You had a guest speaker come in before break, and they said that vet students are the most compassionate in the freshman year of vet school. You ruined it. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, compassion fatigue definitely seems like it is something that just happens in the medical field in general, and I feel like it's really scary. You know, it's just one person is not physically capable of caring about everything and everyone. And I mean, don't they, like, in med school, don't they like teach you to not to like disconnect from the patients too a little bit? Because like, if you cared about every single patient, you would just burn yourself out in that way, right? There are a lot of doctors. I genuinely feel like doctors are some of the most uncompassionate people, but then again, I think that's what makes them good at their job, right? I mean, obviously, I have to have some form of compassion, right, if you're working in it, but still. There's been a lot of suicides recently in the field that people deal with a bit more. Euthanasias. Oh, yeah. No, that sounds... You guys are strong people, man. because that is a lot to deal with emotionally. Yeah, this is coming out kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. In med school, you're taught to deliver horrible news emotionless so you don't overstress the person you're talking to. Yeah. It's hard in the vet field because your patients can speak up for themselves. It's so hard, especially if someone can't afford treatment for an animal, but lots of good things too. Puppy visits will make your whole day. Still, it is very difficult. I can't imagine like coming, I don't know, just like disconnecting your work from like your home life would be so difficult for me. Mostly just because I feel like I'm just very emotional. Just plug in the Discord. Yes, join the Discord. Go in there, share your spreads, leave the reviews, share your favorite sticker shops. Come and hang out. Talk to us about all the stationery goodies that you got. Everybody's very nice. Which actually brings me to the next announcement. Thank you for reminding me about the Discord. We are not going to have a pen pal rotation till after December. We're going to start up again in January because USPS has been a fucking disaster. They've been, and I could just imagine that it's going to get worse for the holiday season. So if you're already doing like your own pen pal stuff, totally cool. Enjoy it. But the actual pen pal rotations, again, will not begin until January, and you guys will get more news on that. So far we have like 24 people that are signed up, so you know, hopefully we'll have that going. But I feel like it's just gonna be so much worse. Oh, what's the pen pal? Oh, so we have a pen pal swap on the Discord, right, where you can you will get matched up with another random person. You guys give me your addresses, swap, and you guys become pen pals. You guys can send each other letters, happy mail, and we were trying to do it once every 2 weeks, but as it turns out, a lot of people were losing their letters. USPS was sending stuff back. It was not a good time. So we're doing it once a month now, and that will be again starting up in January. So if you're interested in having a pen pal and getting some mail and stuff, handwritten letters, you can fill out the Google Forms that is in the pen pal section of the Discord, and you're good to go. If you ever want to leave it, just send me a DM, send me a message, and I'll remove you from the cycle. And then whenever you want it to be added on, you could let me know. It's been really fun though. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. A lot of people enjoy it, but unfortunately there's just been things that USPS has been fucking up, right? Like, it's not been going well. Like, people are losing their letters, and it's also open to international people too. So even if you're international and you're interested, please don't hesitate to join. I'll make a couple more of those announcements too as we go on. Just ask them in Discord. Wait, ask them what? Okay. Yo, this is looking kind of cute. Can you send decorated postcards? That's my jam. Of course. Yeah. It doesn't have to be letters. I kind of wanted to do like a little postcard swap too for the holidays, but I thought maybe that would have a better chance of making it through. But I don't know. Ask them if they had an exam planning spread. Yes. Ask them. When are your midterms? What? It'd probably be like December 18th or something like that. 15th to 18th or 19th. This is turned out kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of liking how this has turned out. I'm just saying. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys. Which was cool, but also weird. I got a DM on my Instagram, right? And I got recognized at my place of employment. And it was really weird. It was really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people in my real life know that I do this, to be honest. Try to keep it separate. So I will read you the DM that got it, right? That I got. And I thought, I don't know if I shared with this with you guys. But it was interesting. Hold on. It says, I followed you on TikTok a while ago. And today you popped up on my For You page. So I commented on video because, like, yeah, I can totally relate. Then I'm like, he looks so much like this guy from work. So I showed my fiance. She was like, that's him. I'm like, no way. It can't be such a coincidence. Then we looked through your TikTok and nothing. And then I thought of IG and you have the same name. So do you work at so-and-so? And I was like, oh, holy shit, yes. What are the chances? Oh my God, I did your training. This is crazy. Da 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 da. And I'm like, oh no, no. Oh no, I thought you did. Okay, we talked about it. Okay, yeah, no, it's still very weird because now more people know about it, and I don't like it. Bro, stalker much? I mean, how would you guys, do you guys share this hobby with your family? Is this something you like share with your friends? Is it something that people know that you do? If you do, why? And if you don't, why? Like, my parents know. My mom follows my Instagram, right? Like, she'll see my content and whatnot. She'll see everything. I haven't told my brothers because I would just get clowned on, and I don't know why I care, but part of me kind of cares. All right, a little bit. English literature major in college for my bachelor's, but I ended up realizing my love for animals after foster dogs for adoption. So I was able to learn on the job at a local medical hospital, animal hospital. For years, wanted to know on this job, and became the best nurse I could be. So my sessions in vet tech. Wow. My parents are the ones who fund this hobby. So yes. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I think my closest friends know, right? And even on my personal Instagram, I barely kind of like share my projects and stuff. I could not tell you why though. I think it has a lot to do with perception, right? Like I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, a good amount of it is probably because of the perception. One, we usually just don't want to be judged by our peers, right? That's just something that happens. We feel like they care. To be honest, nobody really cares. Two, it's more, I guess it could really be described as kind of like a gender norm kind of thing, right? So this is usually seen as a very like female dominated hobby. It's perceived as a very feminine thing to do. So I don't know, maybe that has some kind of weird effect where I don't want to share that with people that have known me in real life, right? My sister made the mistake of asking me about my notebook. I talked about it for like an hour and guess what she's getting for Christmas. Hey, yeah, I mean, now I have friends that come to me, hey, like, what planner should I use for this? Like a lot of good friends do support what I do, and I'm happy, you know. But I'm not telling my brothers yet. I don't want to tell my brothers. I don't want to tell my brothers. Especially, you know, coming from a Latino household. It's a very traditionally masculine dominated, like machismo, right? Like, you know, guys do guy things. And then, you know, sure, when they find out, they find out. It is what it is, right? That's why I follow you. You're the first man I see that does this, and I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. They know you like pink? They do know I like pink, yes. I mean, that fact is not easy to hide. Everything that I have is pink. But joke's on them. I'm more emotionally mature than them, and they're in their 30s, so fuck you guys. 40s, actually. So, who's really winning here, right? I don't think my dad really understands exactly what I do with these journals. Like, he doesn't really get it, right? And I wish with all my heart that I could teach my dad how to journal, because he is the most interesting man on the planet, genuinely. Like, the stories he could tell you, jeez. Everyone knows, so excited. Just got my hubby a Traveler's Company notebook. Oh, because he's an art teacher. Watercolor paper he asked for. That is awesome. That really is so cool. I have to take my love of history and science and become an archaeologist. That's pretty dope. How do you come up with your monthly designs? That part stresses me out to the point I end up copying something on interest. Well, funny you say that, because that's what I do too. So I have like vision boards for themes on my Pinterest. So I'll do like desktop theme, then I'll look up desktop like bullet journal, and I'll like I'll pin everything to the board and then take ideas and combine little pieces. But the way I come up with ideas for my themes, so that I don't get stressed out when the month comes, is that I actually have a spread where I decide the year before what theme goes with what month. So then I use it as a reference point. When it came December, I was like, okay, cool. I know I'm going to do a little desktop theme. I already knew what I was going to do. I didn't have to waste my time deciding on what theme I was going to do. And then little by little, you know, I just added to this Pinterest board of other people's ideas, what they did and what I liked about it. And I would implement it into my design. So that's what I did. There's no, you know, what was it? The Art of Stealing, a great book. You should absolutely read it if you haven't read it. The Art of Stealing is so cool, and it kind of talks about how there's nothing really original in this world anymore, right? Everything is taken inspiration or directly copied from something else, but it's how you improve it or how you change it to make it yours. It's totally fine if you do that, right? Questions: are your brothers married or in a relationship? Yes, they are. One of them is married, 2 kids, the other one is in a relationship, right? Like, yeah. I hate earth science. I hate earth science too, but it was the only class that I got like an A+ in college, because it was such an easy class. Such an easy class. Yeah, definitely recommend that book though. Hold on, let me see if I could find the exact name, because it is such a good book. One of my favorite. Is it? Wait, hold on. Steal Like an Artist. Okay, my bad. Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. One of the best books about being a creative. So it was one of my favorite books about being a creative. if that's something that you think you would enjoy, I really do recommend it. Very, very highly. It's so fun, and it just makes a lot of good points, right? Okay. Yeah, like what you're seeing now, these spreads, they're like an amalgamation of little pieces that I liked from other people's spreads. Okay. It's looking cute though. It's looking cute, right? We need to do another trivia night. We will be doing one for December, I promise. We will be doing another trivia night, stationary and regular trivia too. Hey, yo, all right. I've been watching too much TikTok. Because now I'm saying like bing bong in real life. We're probably going to be seeing a lot of like Hobonichi content coming up soon too, right? Like we're going to be working on that kind of stuff. Oh wait, trivia night? I'm in. Yes, we do trivia night here, and it is a lot of fun, and it's usually a really long stream. It turns out being like 4 or 5 hours, but it's a lot of fun. We do stationary trivia, to be more specific, and then we do some general trivia or some movie trivia thrown in between, and usually like we have a score, and it's like an interactive overlay that we do on Twitch, so that's really fun too. Okay. Like you said, doo-doo. So apparently my 4-year-old likes Pikachu. Not sure where he learned about. School, I guess. Pikachu is the best. Alright, you gotta love Pikachu. Pikachu is great. Listen, after playing Diamond and Pearl, I realized that my team will never change. It's always got to have a Gyarados, it's always got to have an Alakazam, and then the starter. Always. I've been in the planning world for 4 or 5 years now. Hopefully that would help. I'm an OG. Oh, hopefully. On the Discord, I'll be announcing the exact date. So we'll see when that is. But they're very really specific questions, by the way. So, you know, notebook sizes, pencil thicknesses, shades. We'll see. Can't wait to play Brilliant Diamond. That's what I'm playing. Now. It's funny because my friend, like, she texted me. She got Mew and Celebi, I think it was. She's just freaking out. She's like, they're just giving out legendaries like this? I'm like, that. I promise you that's for right now. Kazrock, I'm going to be lurking. Okay, that's not a problem. Thank you for being here. 4 months. Holy shit. I appreciate that so much. Seriously. Thank you. I appreciate that endlessly. Oh my god. It still blows my mind. Thank you. Jirachi, yes. We just Pokemon Go. And we let her and watch old school. Okay. Actually, has an app that has every single episode of Pokemon for free. So as long as you log in with a cable provider. I've seen that Pokemon app. Is it actually every single episode? I fucked this up so hard. Ew. Why did I do that? You know what's an anime recommendation that I got recently that made me like go, what? What are you talking about? Somebody genuinely wholeheartedly recommended me to watch Yu-Gi-Oh again. They're like, yeah, man, start watching Yu-Gi-Oh again. It's getting really good. Man, I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh since Yu-Gi-Oh GX. And now they got motorcycles and they got black cards and I don't even know what's going on anymore. Too much. All right. Give me mythical Pokemon. If you have a save file, let's go. And Sword and Shield. Ah, right. Yes. Good thing I have it in both. I had Let's Go Pikachu. She had Let's Go Eevee. And I Pokemon Sword and Shield was actually the first Pokemon game I ever completed the Pokedex, like 100%. And I even caught like a good version, like a good set of shinies, and like I even did the whole Japanese like Ditto IV, like perfect IV stats, so I could breed shiny, perfect competitive Pokemon. I put a lot of time into it. I absolutely loved it. The first Pokemon game ever to complete. The Pokedex. Yes, hubby loves Yu-Gi-Oh. That's awesome. Like, I know that it's still a really good like competitive scene. Same with Magic, same with Pokemon. I'm glad those things are still alive. Trading card games are a lot of fun. Collecting them, playing the actual game, they're a lot of fun. Okay, cool beans. Raid claims to keep bugs away for a month. Hey Darian, what's up? Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Yes, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. I hope your holidays went well, man. What was that? Okay. Now for the outlines. It is good seeing you. I'm happy you're here. I should probably start with the top. Let's go. There's a shop down the road is called Big Boy Games, where peeps meet on weekends to play all those games. Yeah, I have something like that here too. I forgot what it's called. It's like the Adventurers Cafe or something like that. They play too. Shoot, I just bought 300,000 bells worth of turnips. And I can't even check turnip prices because I have school all week. So why would you do that then? Why would you? That's your fault for not checking turnip prices. All right, that's your fault. All right. It's so good to hear things are going well. I'm good. Oh, well. Just been busy. I love watching the VODs while I'm working. I appreciate that. Thank you. For context, I had nasty black spider in the back of my mailbox. then Bert is gonna watch security for it. A spider? No. No. We're done. You're done. I would never open up Happy Mail again. We're done. Just don't send me shit because I'm not opening it. There's just no way. No way. I need money, Bryant. Tom Nook is out to get me with these storage fees. Listen, rookie mistake, okay? Rookie mistake. I made my money on the stock market already, okay? I'm chilling. I got like 14 million bells or something like that. I have so many games to play lately. I haven't been able to play Animal Crossing. Like Halo Infinite just came out, Battlefield 2042, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond, and whatever Pearl. What else just came out? It's just a lot. It's just a lot of games that I have and I haven't been able to play. Bro, I'm moving out of. If that's my mailbox, yeah, no, absolutely not. The officer was super excited. I said, "Burn it down, get a new one." I hope that you're coming back to YouTube. I'm glad you're saying that because I am absolutely coming back to YouTube this week. I will be uploading. I will be uploading again. I know it's been a really long time. I'm sorry. Like, stuff happens. But I will be back. Something I will not be doing in my YouTube videos. Apologizing though, like telling people, sorry for being nah. You're gonna get the videos. Amber's got to watch me cuss a lot while drowning. The neighborhood with rage. It was for sure toxic levels. I love to know. Apologizing for this smell. I just want to scream thinking about it. I'm just gonna scream. Didn't take the money left to buy the lunch. I left it there for 3 days. Gotta do what you gotta do. The bugs gotta go. Absolutely. Especially spiders. We don't play with spiders here. I'm sorry. In this stream, in this household, we don't play with spiders. Spiders are a no-go. I had 10 million, but then I decided to pay the rest of my home loan, pay to move all my villagers' houses and all of the stores, build 10 inclines, 3 bridges, and now I want to pay for the rest of my storage so I can get sheds. So you only have 4 million. You went through 6 million of your bells? How? Oh, what? I mean, you literally just told me how. But Jesus Christ. Okay. Spiders are even need to die. I don't want to talk trash on spiders because maybe there's a spider here and he's listening and he got the homies on deck and I don't really want to, I don't really want to fuck with it. Like, I got this weird thing here, like this bite. It was like a spider bite or something. It got really big and I'm like, yo, did a spider catch me slipping while I was sleeping? I don't know. Those are the scary. All right, I already told you guys. I follow the popping Reddit. Like, yeah, people like pop pimples and stuff. Sometimes people will post like a spider bite on this Reddit, and it is the most gruesome, disgusting shit I have ever seen. Like, a fucking spider bite is terrifying. It leaves a gash, like a hole inside of you, wherever the infection. I can't. So Bruiser Spread is so legit. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really like this one too. I think this one's going to be cute. Like, no, man. Spiders are scary. Spiders are scary, Like, how could you not be scared of something um, of something that could take out something that's like 900 times its size, you know? It's the mama spiders you gotta watch for, hatching all the eggs. Oh my god, the video of the dude that smacks the spider in the corner with the broom and all of the little babies spread out. Ah! I went to Spanish dictionary to find the word for spider in Spanish, and I just screwed up because it said bichos. The thing is changing Puerto Rican the male part. No. Their country. I told this woman I thought male parts were interesting. No. Bichos is, it depends the Spanish. Like in Colombian Spanish, bichos is like little insects or little bugs. So bicho. Yeah. But that's right. But the male parts, Puerto Rican? I guess so, yeah. Puerto Ricans do say that. Yeah. Mama bicho. Yeah. So it makes sense. In Puerto Rico, they actually do use that. In other places, in other Spanish, the word starts with a V. But I'm not here to teach you curse words and bad words in Spanish. That's not, unless I could make that a redemption point. That would be funny. Yes, Pimple Popper. Yeah. I love those videos, man. I'm addicted to them. There's something so satisfying about it, you know? Like I cringe physically, and I'm like, no, but I just want to see it get pulled out, whatever it is. That's why it's the second year. The most fun thing was popping cat fight abscesses. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Tell me more. My spider bite was nasty, so I have a crater in my leg after 30 years later, dude. It is terrifying. It is terrifying. Spider bites? Nah. No, papa, aquí no. Aquí no. I'm gonna be honest. Whoever marries me, all right. First of all, God bless you. Second of all, you're killing the spiders in the relationship. All right, one of us has to be able to kill it. One of us, because it's not me. All right, I have this irrational fear that whatever I throw at the spider, it's gonna remember, it's gonna train harder, and it's gonna come back for revenge. Like if I throw a shoe, it's just gonna pick up the shoe and throw it back. Nah, I've seen Spider-Man. I know what can happen. All right, we're not here to do that. So my significant other needs to be able to kill a spider. All right, they need to do what they need to do. Enjoy your lurk, Darium. Oh, dinner sounds great though. Dinner would be really great. It hurts so bad. I can't even imagine. Genuinely, I can't even imagine. The first time it went pretty quick away. This time I saw it look at me, I had to die. That legit happened to me in vet. She wanted us to remodel our mock reception area behind a filing cabinet. There was a ton of black no. I would leave. I would call the ambulance because I would die. Like people are times look them up on YouTube. I'm afraid to. Look them up on YouTube. I would have quit that day. I like to imagine spiders in that song. At the Rock made. That's really funny too. It's about drive. It's about power. I hate that song. Like, did he write those lyrics and he was like, this is a good song? Come on, bro. Come on. I hate it. So I sing spider singing that song. Like cat fight asses Dre for a good time. Oh, it sounds like a terrible time, but I kind of am intrigued. You have piqued my interest. I kind of want to look, then I don't want to look. That's how I feel with like blackhead removals and stuff like that. I'm like, how could you let it get this bad? But like, don't stop. Like, yeah. The worst ones are where people try to like pop a blackhead with like 2 Q-tips, but they don't hold the Q-tips correctly and they mess it up and they keep like breaking the head of the blackhead. I'm like, yo, this is so unsatisfying. Can you just use your fingers or some gloves or some shit, please? Like, come on. What are we doing? You're not pros. That's not even the worst part. Oh god. Oh god. The bars are bad when someone says, did you write those? Say this is good. That's what I'm saying. Like reading them, they're such elementary bars. Like, hold on. Are you ready for these lyrics? It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours. And take what's ours. Black and Samoan in my veins. My culture banging with strange. I changed the game. So what's my mother's name? Bro, come on. What is this? Cat in the Hat ass fucking rhymes, bro? Like, how are you gonna make a song with Tech 9 and that's the lyrics he allowed on his song? That he fucking saw this, like, yeah, it's a good verse, it bumps, like, pop it on. No, you look dumb, bro. You are a giant rapping over here about we do about. Shut up. You look stupid. Nah. Yeah, no. Elementary ass bars. Cat in the Hat ass rhymes. It's like, I was walking the dog and we saw a hog and now there's fog. It's like, shut up. You just need to get a bug assault. Is that the gun that shoots salt and like destroys them? Because I've seen those and those look very interesting and I've considered getting them. I like the idea of it. Cat abscesses get really bad because they have lots of bacteria in their mouths and claws. I've had a few nurse friends go to the hospital from a serious cat bite. Picked up the car, we drove it far. We saw a new bar, had a drink, we sat and had to think about our next week. Yo, it's yo. One time I had to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm afraid. And a guy called in this bathroom that there was going to be a fire drill in like a minute. And I go to put my pants up and a freaking cockroach comes out from under the toilet. Bro, that is one of my worst nightmares. That is terrifying. So my pants are down right now. Oh my god, this guy's just hearing me scared shitless as this roach is dancing around my feet. Yo, I have this thing. I forgot. I think it was from 8-Legged Freaks or something, where somebody's sitting on the toilet and like a spider like tickles their butt from underneath. No, that is genuinely a fear of mine. I check toilets more before I sit down, like up and around. Cause this is your most vulnerable, right? You don't want to get caught slipping while you're pooping. Like, imagine like you're just mid you know drop and a spider touches you and you freak out and you have to cut it in half, but then you get up and then it's still there, so you just like it just lands somewhere else. No, you can't have that. We can't have that here, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, now that I live alone, sometimes I'm out here just doing random shit that I wouldn't do before. Like, I'll just start punching my shower curtains just in case someone thinks they can get the best of me, you know? Like, no, we're not playing that. All right? We're not playing that. I walked out of the bathroom and he goes, you all right? I'm like, absolutely not. I'm never going in there again. Arachnophobia is seriously the scariest movie ever. Yes. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. Why are people not scared of spiders, man? I felt that absolutely not in my soul. That movie's scary. That movie's scary. All spider movies are scary. Like when I saw Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2, I was terrified. I'm kidding. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? That was an awesome movie. No, it wasn't an awesome movie. No, take it back. Rewind. Gas pedal. That was a good song. Color in those bad boys. I feel like I should have put something here. Maybe I'll put a little like. No. Don't overdo it. You were terrified of Doc Ock? Kina, hello. Happy Sunday. Why? Why were you terrified of Doc Ock? Listen, what you told me, I feel like you're scared of a lot of things. Tell me your top 5 scared things right now. Like, what are you afraid of? What are your top 5 fears? I think I've already talked to you guys about my fears, right? Of failure. I'm kidding. No, not really. But there's other things. Okay, gonna go alert for real. Get at my desk right so I can pull my planner tomorrow's time. Okay, enjoy your alert, guys. Now we go here, we do this. We're starting new planners, journals for December. Ooh, I mean, other than my Hobonichis. No. Do you guys try to have a journal like one per year, or do you guys do it in like 6 month increments? Okay, that gray was supposed to be a little bit lighter than what it is, so I'm not a fan. Okay. I'm going to start an exam planning journal. Yay! Oh, Telcana, so you're using just a whole planner for December? A whole separate planner? Top fears. 1, roaches. 2, spiders. 3, all other insects, arachnids. 4, being yelled at. 5, rejection. Fair enough. So I'm assuming in Men in Black 2 you were not having a good time when that guy was like the roach and like he did the thing. I'm assuming that was not a good time. How's living by yourself? I use my notebooks today right now. I don't really use dated planners. Oh, I don't know what my biggest fear is. Yes, please tell me, what is your biggest fear? I am also scared of spiders and rejection, I guess. I actually handle rejection pretty well. But how is it living alone? I love it. I do genuinely enjoy it. It's got its pros and cons, right? Like sometimes coming to an empty apartment and you're just kind of like, damn, like, you know, but then other times you're like, damn, like I can do whatever I want. And I've been taking full advantage of that. Like sometimes I just want to be a bum. I feel like nobody's judging you, right? Sometimes you just want to watch movies all day, play video games. There's just something really, really, really special about just having your own space and not having to feel like anybody's there to judge you. So I really look forward to coming home and hanging out and doing my own thing. I also really enjoy my personal time, like my alone time. Like I've learned to be alone, and you know, not a lot of people can say that, but I absolutely love it. I journal in my traveler's notebook inserts. I go through about one every 3 months. I have morning pages in there too. Me too. That's where I journal as my personal journal is in my traveler's notebook, right? So I actually just started my new one. Boom, my personal journal number volume 2. So I'm making them volumes, right? Then I have my notes, and then I have my meal planning. So this is like my daily notebook, right? But I finished volume 1 for the first time, which I consider it finishing a journal, okay? I consider it finishing a journal. I actually completed one, like a full insert. I completed it. I finished it. I have my Techo Kaigi in there. Like, I'm really, really proud that I finished it. So now that I like that feeling, I'm gonna keep finishing other ones. Let's see. Yeah, my other plan is filled, but I'm gonna start clean 2022. Perfect for trying December daily. Fair enough. That's yeah. I'm really excited for 22. It's fear that I'm going to regret the things I do or don't do now later in life. Like I feel like I will regret not going to a dorm out of college or staying home to save money instead. Yes and no. I do feel like I had a great time with the dorm experience, and the people I've spoken to, like it's definitely something they wish they would have done. Maybe for the first year, you know, maybe if you could do it for the first year, I would tell you that you should. It really was integral to just being surrounded by people your age and people like who you can mess around with till 3 or 4 a.m., right? I've never lived by myself. I know, Tess, I remember you telling me that sucks. I think everybody should live by themselves at one point in time, right? Like at one point or another, everybody should, 1, learn to be alone, and 2, experience living alone. You know, you get the burden and responsibility of everything, but it's pretty cool. My other biggest fear is driving. It is so scary to me. Fair enough. I remember like driving the first time and merging onto a highway. The scariest thing on the planet with no instruction. Seems like journals last me about 5 to 6 months. Yeah, the B5 was the only one that ever lasted me about 6 months. Other than that, I usually try to go for the entire year in one journal. Could have got my lens 2 years ago, but I haven't gotten my permit yet. Paige, go get it. I mean, if you're gonna be commuting to school, you're gonna have to, right? Like you kind of need a license, or what? You're gonna take the bus? Yay! Such a good feeling, right? It is an amazing feeling. It really is. Living by yourself, highly, highly recommend it. It is very, very nice. And the part of living alone that I'm genuinely appreciating the most is that I'm lucky enough to have two rooms in this apartment. So one is my office and the other is my bedroom, right? And having that separation between your workplace and your living place is you can disconnect and you don't feel that burnout. And that was so important. Like I feel so much better about like working with my stuff. I'm thinking of doing my first 2 years home, then dorm the next 2 years. I would flip that. If you could do like your first year, that's where you're gonna meet everybody. You know, the friends that you meet freshman year could most likely be the friends that will carry on through college. So if you could, because by the time it becomes like 3-4 years, everybody kind of already has their dorming cliques or who they're living with. So I would try to do it at the beginning of the year. I don't think I've ever lived alone. Don't think hubby would approve at this point. Yeah, it's probably not the best the best time to do it. I do recommend it though. I think it's really cool. Or even taking a trip alone. So many people, I think there's this like stigma of like you can't do things on your own or you'd be a weirdo. No, you can go to dinner on your own. You can go watch a movie on your own. You can enjoy your own company. And I think I realized that pretty early on. I have no problem going to a movie theater to see a movie I want to see on my own. As much as people will think it's weird, and plenty of people have told me it's weird, I don't think it's that weird. It's like I can't enjoy things because I'm not with somebody else. No, I'm gonna enjoy things because I want to enjoy them. I'm not the type of person to go do things or to not go do things if somebody else doesn't want to go do it, right? Nah, not what we do here. Kicking my husband and kids out. Oh no, I need a license, but I have to cross that road when I get there. Yeah, okay, I thought as much. Yeah, but community college doesn't have dorms. Oh, right. Okay, yes, you're right. You are right. I was at home my first year to save money. It wasn't great. Nobody talks about like the mental health impact that it has living with your parents during that transitionary period. Okay, like later in your 20s, you really start to appreciate your parents more. It is great. You can start being like that friendship level. But those formative like college years, the beginning, and living with your parents is not easy. It is really fucking hard. Okay, living with parents in general, it doesn't even matter the age, sometimes can be really fucking hard. It can be detrimental to your mental health. Even if you're on the greatest of terms, right? Like leaving and coming back, shit. It's just like an invasion of boundaries. Boundaries don't exist. I love gonna eat dinner alone and people watching. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's pretty cool. Like, enjoy your own company, right? At the end of the day, you got yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Move this over here. Consider going to the Land of Pen show alone. We'll see. And that you should tell Connor, because the cool thing about somewhere like a pen show is that you're gonna meet people, you know, and people are really, really, really nice at these places. If you want to experience it alone, you can, but if not, people are usually really open to like hanging out with you, explaining things. Learn how much self-control you have the first year of college in dorms. I cried the first night, but loved it after. That is the true test. That is the true test of self-control. When you get to college, you know, that 8 a.m., waking up for an 8 a.m., the hardest fucking thing you could possibly imagine. The willpower that you need, because nobody's forcing you anymore, right? Nobody's forcing you to go to school. It becomes a lot more difficult. You learn self-discipline. It's a lot. Just don't look forward to my mom constantly bugging me to do my homework, because I do my homework on time always. Even now she keeps bothering me driving. Yeah, it's a lot. New Fabric Club was the best thing I did for myself. I was very fortunate my parents were able to pay for my college. I agree. Was happy to be out working too and had friends work at school, but you wouldn't repeat it if I had to do it over. I agree. I don't know. It's just even as an adult, like setting, especially in like a Latin household and a Latino household, setting those boundaries can be really difficult. Like if I get mail sent to my parents' house at this point, you know, anything, they're gonna open it. They'll open it and read everything and tell me what's in it. It's like, oh, okay, well, shit, maybe, you know, like, damn. But then once you move out and you have that, like, that experience of like, okay, this is my place, this is my own, like, space. Once you've developed that space that's yours and going back to a place where they might not respect your boundaries in the way, you know, others have, it sucks. It can really suck. I gotta think of what color I want to make these clouds. I also worry that I won't be too social. My weekends and all the time after is spent by myself. I never get invited to anything or do anything outside of school. That was something I wanted to work on this year, but it's hard to want to go out and do things when I can't even drive. I agree 100%. I mean, where I live, if you don't have a car, it's very difficult to do anything, right? You have to have a car, you have to drive. You can't take a bus. It's not easy to move. So that's got to be something that should be on top of the list before you go to school, right? But don't worry about, like, you know, you will make a whole set of new friends in college, like in the beginning of the year, right? Whole set of new people going through the same exact experience that you are, being in an unfamiliar place. Okay, everything is a new experience. Everybody is looking to experience new things. So you're gonna be in a good place to learn to be social. Everybody's gonna be kind of in the same situation, right? I feel like you learn more self-discipline, like you said, being on your own. Yeah. I agree. Some people will, you know, be really good at it. Some people will be awesome going off the bat. Some people will take a little bit longer. Like what I tend to see the most, right, in college, at least when I was there, was that the people that had too strict of parents growing up, when they went to college, they went off. They went crazy. It was parties. It was like fuck class. It was like not do anything but drink, go out, experience as much as of the world as they could in as little time as possible, and then they end up like flunking their first semester or something like that, right? But the people who already had a good amount of experience, or more lax parents, some kind of self-agency at home, I think they had a little bit better of a time in terms of like self-control and keeping on track with stuff. My son is legally blind. He cannot drive. Do not let that limit you. It's true. I don't know what kind of area you live in. If you have the opportunity to use Uber and Lyft, then that's always an option, right? 100% agree. All right, now for the color. What color is this? Did I use this color? Are these two the same color? 620, 620? Yes. Do I want a more pinky pink? Do I want that to be my clouds? Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. That looks good for the clouds, right? I think that would look good. I think that would look good. Let's see. Give it a little bit of texture. Let's like deepen certain areas of it. Oh, okay. I was a pastor's daughter, so I def had my fun in college, but always had the self-discipline to go to class and keep my grades up. All about balance and moderation. I agree. It just took me a while to learn that whole balance and moderation kind of thing, right? I'm saying that, and like, I didn't go crazy in college. I was very lucky to have parents who gave me a lot of opportunity to experience things on myself. So much so that now, as an adult, I'm like, yo, my parents were kind of fucking wild. Like, we went on a cruise, my first cruise ever. I was maybe like 7 years old, okay? And this is, I don't know if I've told you guys a story about where my Pokemon game, Yellow, with my red Game Boy, or my yellow Game Boy with Pokemon Red in it, was stolen. But that's a whole nother story. We went on this cruise, and essentially, my mom, at 7 years old, let me explore that cruise on my own at free will. This was before cell phones. This was before all, I feel like maybe it was a very naive mentality to think nothing was going to happen, right? It's a scary world out there. But she let me just fucking roam around. She was like, hey, just be back at the room by 8 p.m., right? Okay. Are my lips chapped? So imagine a little 7-year-old kid just like walking around some pools, hanging off the side of the, like looking over the boat. You know what I did a whole day that I was on the cruise? I enjoyed the ice cream buffet to the nth degree. That day I legitimately had like 26 different ice creams. And then I went over the boat and I threw up. And I had more ice cream after that. That's all I ate that day. It was just ice cream. Psh, you're on a boat. Where are you going to go? I mean, you're right. You're right. Now that you put it in that perspective, you're absolutely right. But yeah, like, you know, it was a good time. So they always allowed me that type of experience of like, my mom always was of the motto, hey, you're going to learn, you're going to learn one way or another. It's like fire, right? You learn fire's not good when you burn yourself. She was very much about that. You'll experience your life. You'll experience these things on your own. Hi, can I ask a question here? Gregory, yes, of course. You can ask a question. What's up? Welcome to the stream. But it was free range parenting. Yes, I'm an 80s baby, so I experienced it. You were allowed to play around in the neighborhood until the street lights came on. Exactly. That's exactly how it was. Just, hey, like, be home before it's dark. And sometimes if I was late, I would get the shit smacked out of me, right? Like, I've only been hit by my father twice in my entire life. My mom, that's a whole different story. But that man to this day, I am still afraid of my 85-year-old father. I would never, ever become combative or ever be in that position to, do anything crazy. So one day, I used to really like to sing when I was younger, right? I used to sing Celia Cruz and like Britney Spears and all this kind of stuff. So my parents got me a little karaoke machine. It was a little karaoke where you take the microphone and you plug it in and you sing and you play the song tracked over, right? So my dad was trying to get it ready for me so that I could sing. He was trying to plug everything in and he kept messing it up. And so my smart ass was like, Dad, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you're being stupid. And I rip the cord out of his hands and I plug it in and I'm like this and I give him attitude. This man, he has big, beefy, meaty hands. Put his hand up, okay? Like God himself blessed his fist. And he just smacked me across the face. Okay, he just smacked me across the face. And I didn't cry. I didn't anything. I just like stood there. And then I got really tired. I got extremely tired. So I just went to bed and like slept. And then the next day I woke up with like 102 fever. I was sick for 3 days. He smacked me so hard he fucked up my immune system. Now it took me this long to like recognize that he might have smacked me into a concussion. I don't know if Latino parents are terrible at ever fucking apologizing. So he just brought me fruit, like a bowl of like mango. He's like, you want some? I'm like, I guess. Yeah. Like, what is it with parents and not being able to apologize to their kids? Huh? If I fuck up, I'm gonna tell my kid I'm sorry, right? I was sick for 3 days. That's how hard he smacked me up. Ever since then, there's another one, but ever since then, I was like, for some reason, every time he smacked one of us as a kid, like he smacked my brother and he threw up. So like, yo, what is this man's hand laced with? Like my brother, when he was like 12 or 13, talked back about like a saxophone and smacked the shit out of him and he threw up instantly and went to bed. So it's like, what is going on? How hard are we getting smacked right now? So sorry, I'm laughing that he smacked me. Sorry, he messed up my immune system. Yo, it really was. It was wild. It was wild. I apologize to my kiddo. Needs to know parents are human. That is an awesome parenting style. That really is. I don't think I've ever had my parents personally apologize for me. And they fucked me up. They weren't perfect parents, and it happens. But I want to make that a point in my parenting style. I was like, hey, if I mess up, I am human. I make mistakes. I want you to know I'm sorry. Greg says, never journaled. I want to structure my thoughts. What's the best way to start? I don't draw as good as you. Well, Greg, it depends, I'm at a point in my journaling career, my journaling progress, where I look for the aesthetic as much as the functionality. Like, I really like to enjoy looking at my journal. And this is all just doodles. Like, I have references that I follow on Pinterest or like Tumblr and YouTube. This isn't just straight off of like my dome, right? Like, not off of my mind. You can absolutely use other people for inspiration. There's nothing wrong with that. But it depends what you mean by when you want to structure your thoughts, right? Like, what kind of journal are you looking to create? Do you want to make a personal journal, where you do writing prompts, or you talk about your feelings, or are you looking to structure your to-do lists, your habit trackers? Would that be a bullet journal? Do you want more of a planner setup? Because all of these, you can easily find templates on something like Pinterest or even Instagram to find that kind of inspiration, right? Where there's everything from very, very artistic to very, very like simple and minimal, very functional journals. Another little tip that I have, if you feel like you're not as good at drawing, you can trace. Nothing wrong with tracing. Or you could use stickers. Stickers are something I've come into a lot this year, and I've just come to appreciate the freedom that stickers allows you, especially if you feel like you're not artistic. I personally do not feel like I'm artistic. Like, compared to what I see, I genuinely do not feel like I'm artistic at all. So, like, this is something that you can really look into. Stickers are really fun, and it's a good way to support little small businesses, support your friends that you make in the journaling community. And, there's all types of stickers, right? There's very functional, manly stickers. There's very cute, kawaii stickers. It's all up to you. But it depends on the journal you're trying to make. When you say you want to structure your thoughts, how do you want to structure your thoughts? Let's see. I try to apologize to my kid when I fuck up. It's important that he learns to apologize, so got to set a good example. Yeah, I agree. My parents were very authoritarian style parents, and he didn't apologize either. Same with mine, right? Like, I'm not kidding. Their apology was literally like, let me walk into this room with a bowl of fruit and see if they're hungry, and act like nothing ever happened, and we move past it. That's what you're expected as a kid in a Latino household. If you got in trouble or you got smacked, even if you were in the right, I was not in the right, by the way, but still, I deserve to get smacked, right? You don't apologize. You move past it. You're expected to just move past it. Stickers! Apologizing as a parent wasn't normal for me either because of my upbringing. As I got older as a parent, I got better. Now my girls tell me I do it too often with them. Hey, I mean, honestly, it's better than not doing it enough, right? There's definitely, like I said, my parents weren't perfect. Definitely moments I wish they would have taken the time to apologize to me. But you live and you learn, right? Hopefully we take our parents' parenting styles and we adapt it, take what we like from it, and be better. Be better for our kids, be better for the future, the people we're bringing into society, right? We want to make good humans. That's the goal. Good humans. Can we talk about what is with America's obsession with serial killers? Why do people love serial killers so much? I find it interesting too. Something about the psychology of it. I don't know, but it's very weird. I don't remember my parents apologizing to me. Maybe that's why I find it hard to apologize to others. I agree. I read the book, The Connected Parent and the Whole Brain Child, and completely changed my way of thinking of parenting. Proper rules and structure, but also address feelings from those rules. Makes all the difference. That is very important. That is creating an emotionally intelligent child, and that is one of the best things you could do for your kid, right? Somebody who's in tune with their feelings, allows them to feel their feelings, explain what decisions, right? What decisions are made, why, What serial killer's ears love serial killing? Exactly. Apologize. Suspicious topic change. No. Well, it was a suspicious topic, like topic change, because I think to myself, like, sometimes, no matter how good of a parent you are, you know, you kind of can't control how your kid comes out, right? Like, something could totally happen. Greg, why did you skip my question? I didn't skip it, Greg. I answered it. I told you it all depended on the journal that you wanted to use, and the best way to start was to look for inspiration in other areas. If you feel like you're not artistic, there's nothing wrong with using stickers or tracing or anything like that. Like Pinterest, that's a great source, and Instagram is a great source of inspiration. So it all depends on what you were trying to do, what kind of journal. So you didn't really specify what kind of journal you were trying to start, so my advice is very limited, and my experience is very limited in what journal you're trying to make. I love true crime. Serial killers are cool, but there's some super weird crime stories out there too. Absolutely. Like, it's like the true crime podcasts is a whole niche that goes off. I've always liked true crime shows as long as I can remember. Yes. Emotional intelligence is so important for kids to learn. Very important. Very important. I have not heard of the podcast. Is it cool? Is that a true crime one? It's nature versus nurture, although a lot more serial killers are made through lack of nurture. Yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes no matter how good of a parent you are, right? Shit just happens. And that's scary to think, right? Like, you're the best parent you could be, and then something like that, something like horrific could still happen. I don't know if you guys have seen that that video of the cop, right? Of the cop telling people that they should be searching their kids' rooms. And then in the video, at one point in the video, he tells people to read through your kids' journals. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, I would feel so betrayed as a I would just feel really betrayed as a child if my parents went through my journal. Like, what? Why would you ever want to invade your kid's privacy like that? I mean, if you do well raising your kid, you would hope they would come to you, right? They could come to you with certain stuff. I don't know, I think that's too much of an invasion of privacy, right? Like, way too much. Searching their room is one thing, sure. I understand that. You know, you don't want to give your kids way too much freedom, I guess. Understood. You would need to know what your kids are up to. But the journal thing... And when I was younger, I remember my mom asking me, like, hey, when do I get to read your journal? I was like, never? Never? I'm sorry? Doom. You don't need to read a kid's journal to know if they have an oppositional defiant disorder. Between your kids' lives and keep the door for communication open. I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, absolutely. Keep the door open, right? Let them know it's okay to come talk to you. The reason I would touch my kids' journal is if they thoughts of self-harm, even though I would talk to them first. You definitely want to talk to them first. You know, that's definitely a scary topic, but have that line of communication open. All right, so that is what we have so far for the December theme. What do you guys think? Yay, nay, maybe so? Looking good? All right, guys, I am going to end the stream here for today. I have some stuff I have to go finish. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We always have really dope conversations when we talk. Yes, we're gonna go raid Tess. We're gonna go raid Toasty. She just got online. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure to follow the Discord for more announcements of when I'm streaming, when I'm posting YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think when I'm finished with it, it's gonna end up looking pretty cool. Like the color scheme, super happy with the color scheme. Yes, it was such a fun stream. Seriously, I really missed you guys. It was so much, like, so cool to talk about everything. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for the subs and everything. We are going to go raid Toasty. See what she's up to. Boop. Toasty treat. And again, I will be seeing you guys sometime this week. I'm not sure exactly when, but definitely next Sunday, and I'm going to try to do another day before that too. All right? So take care, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy your week if I don't see you again.